Over the last 2 years, I had the opportunity of working with some of the biggest names in the industry, generating millions of dollars per month. Yes, per month. And also traveling with like-minded individuals, making millions of dollars per year, living that lavish lifestyle, cars, watches, whatever you want to call that. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you're starting out, like, that's kind of the life you are, that's the life of freedom that you want. You want to buy nice things, nothing wrong with that. But after a while, you realize, like, that's not all there is to life. But anyway, you can come to that conclusion when you get there. And fundamentally, what it boils down to is they see the world differently. Like the new rich, like the people making this money online, flexing their lifestyle, all that. Like, they see the world differently than you do. And in this video, I want to break down 7 steps or 7 habits or whatever you want to call it that they adopt so they can see the world differently, so they can make better decisions and ultimately make more money and live that cool lifestyle. All right. So let's just start with number 1. So they all use permissionless leverage. So that includes media and software. All of them do that. So let's just start off with the media aspect. Everyone knows Joe Rogan. He makes like, I think, $100 million a year just from his podcast. So that's the power of media. And if you haven't realized, all of these successful, entrepreneurs, every single one of them has a YouTube channel. That's the exact reason why I'm posting this content. If you haven't realized, this is also something you need to learn, is that you need to do what they do, not do what they say. But also, you need to follow a specific journey, all right? You can't just jump to their journey instantly. It doesn't work like that. You need to go through stages, all right? So I will break that down in this video as well. Let's just do it right now. So, when they all sell some form of like a consulting or a coaching or a program or a course or a community or something like that. Every single one of them, right? I'm doing that as well. There's a reason I'm doing it. It's the journey you need to follow. So when you're starting out, you don't have any authority in the marketplace. Like, you don't know, anything really. Like, you don't have any experience. You don't have any social proof. You have no results to show for it. That's why the beginning is so difficult, because you have zero momentum on your side. So once you've built up this, let's say you start your first agency, for example, and then you sign some clients, you build up some social proof, and then more clients sign because they see, oh, these guys are getting results. Let me sign as well. And then you've built up this authority in the space. Let's say you're making like $50,000 a month. And then you're like, okay, boom, I can live the lifestyle I want, whatever. And then people see you as this authority figure, like as someone who can actually, do the thing. And then you built up this image of someone who can actually get the results. And when someone also wants those results, they can buy your community or buy your mentorship. But you can't just jump directly to the mentorship if you haven't gotten the results in the first place, because people aren't going to believe you. That's the first thing that's the first question in someone's mind when they, watch a YouTube video of someone, is like, why should I listen to you? Like, what results do you have? Like, where's the proof? Proof is huge. All right. So you first need to build up that proof, and then you can build out your community or your course or anything like that. That's the permissionless leverage that they use. And leverage is a key aspect as well. So media, they all have a YouTube channel, every single one of them. And then they post valuable content, and then they have some form of a program in their description, in their bio, or you can click on the link in the description, book a call with a sales member, and they sell you into the program. And that's how they make money. And every single one of them do that. All right. So, and then software is essentially like, the software that they use. I don't know if YouTube can be classified as a software, but like, all the software they use, it's permissionless leverage. All right. You don't have to, they don't have to ask you to, post this video. I don't have to ask you to post this video, but however, you need to click on the video to watch it. All right. So let's go to number 2. They optimize their health for peak performance. Every single one of them. That's why they optimize their health so much, is because that's all you fundamentally have is your energy and time. That's all you have. So if you really boil it down, you only have energy, which is like calories, and you have time to accomplish your goals. So every single person has 24 hours a day. So you can't really change that. You can, that's why people have the time management and, the productivity stuff, because they want to optimize their time as much as possible, right? And then they can optimize the energy as much as possible as well. So if you optimize your time with like your to-do list, with your calendar, with like productivity stuff, deep work, not being distracted. That's how you optimize your time so you can get more out during the day. And also they optimize their health, which is essentially your energy and your calories. So what you eat, you are. Like, you are what you eat. That's how it goes. So if you eat rubbish, it's the garbage in, garbage out. Like, if you eat garbage, you're gonna get garbage outputs, which is essentially, not bad thoughts, but like not how do I say this? It's like you can't think straight. Your brain is just like this foggy, like you can't think straight. It's like your brain is all over the place, easily distracted. So if you just eat healthy food, your life will change completely. That's also why we built this community. It's a 2-in-1. So we've got the health aspect. That's the foundation of everything. So if that's sorted, if you've got your health sorted, you can build like anything, because you've just got like all this raw energy that you can use. And then you use that energy to, to channel it into your wealth building, vehicle, which is what I would recommend an agency, because you learn so many things. It's like not a lot of capital that you need to start. You learn sales, you learn appointment booking, you learn psychology, you learn service delivery, you learn everything there is to know about a business, which you can then use in your next business venture. All right. That's why I highly suggest starting an agency, and that's why we are building this community. So you have everything you need. And you can just check that out in the link in the description. You get 2 free guides as well. So like everything I learned generating over $200,000 my first year running an agency. So that's just all in the link in bio. You can just check that out. It's absolutely free. All right. So they optimize their health as much as possible. And you also get a free health guide as well. So everything you need for free. So thank me later. Number 3, they all seek mentorship like their life depends on it. And your life really depends on it, because if you, the only thing you should fear, and this is what I learned from Ty Lopez, is that the only thing you should fear is living a shitty life. That's all you should fear. It's not fear of losing money, losing all the stuff, like losing material things. Even though it's like bad in the moment, the only thing you should fear is living a shitty life. That's all. So, they seek mentorship like their life depends on it. So, a lot of people are scared to spend that money. It's because they have this scarcity mindset. It's like, I'm going to spend all my savings. Like, you can make more money. You know that, right? And by investing in mentorship, you are increasing your skill set, which you can use to make more money in the future. So spending money or investing money in mentorship, in courses, is actually you making more. Like, by spending money, you are making more, because you are increasing your skill set, which you can then use those skills to make more money every single month. So that's ultimately how I was able to achieve success so quickly as well. I spent all my savings on mentorship, everything, every last. I went into debt to buy mentorship, and look where that got me. So don't crack under the pressure. It's like that pressure builds you. And then seek mentorship. Like, people are like, oh, courses are a scam. Like, what do you mean? Have you went through the school system? Like, you just went through the biggest scam, and you say like, $1,000 is a scam, when the school was like, I don't know, $20,000, and you got basically nothing out of it. That's the biggest scam. So $1,000 in the grand scheme of things, absolutely nothing. All right. So even you'll able to make more money in the future as well. So number 3, that was number 3. So number 4 is they are absolutely obsessed to the max. It's all they think about 24/7. And then I can attest to this as well. It's literally all I think about. Is like with the second I wake up, I think about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to accomplish, what are my goals, what do I need to do now? Like, that's also a trade-off in a sense, because it's difficult to enjoy the present moment, but I'm able to achieve my goals, which is ultimately is more fulfilling. All right. And it's all they think about from the moment they go to bed. Literally the second before they go to bed, they're thinking about their goals, and as soon as they wake up, they think about their goals. They are completely obsessed. When people are like, oh, finally I can, relaxing is obviously important. So you can, build up this energy. Like, I'm not, at the beginning I was like this hustle guy, like boom, boom, 16 hours, just at it. But like, resting is super important as well. It's very important. So you can energize yourself for the week. That's why, people rest on Sundays. It's like they can, use that energy for the week that's, ahead. And so you can get at it again. That's literally what I did this weekend. It's like Saturday and Sunday, I didn't work much. So I can work this week extremely hard. So let's say, my screen went black. So let's say I put in the work like Saturday and Sunday, like, just working here and there, maybe doing like a deep work session, which takes energy, I wouldn't have as much energy for the week. So I would rather save it up and just go all out for the week. So balance is extremely important, and being able to know when you need to rest. And people, they don't know themselves as well. So like they're just lazy at the end. So they're not actually like fatigued from the work. They're just lazy. So you need to know yourself. You need to know when you need to take some time off, when you need to take it easy, and when you need to push extremely hard. Like you need to know when to do that. So yeah, they're absolutely obsessed. Like it's not like they are, when you're starting out and you're doing these side hustles and stuff, like, you're not really thinking about it. You're doing like, you want to party, you're going to go there. Like, no. Like that's all they think about. Like everything they do is, like the food they eat, when they walk with their dogs, like when they go to the gym, like everything is optimized so they can achieve their goal in the most efficient manner possible. And it's obsession. It's crazy. But like that's it, like I like it. So yeah. Number 5, they all do consulting. Like every single one of them, they all have a program, they all have a course, they all have a community, they all do consulting. That's how they make a lot of money. But like I mentioned at the beginning, you can't just jump straight into that, because you first need to build up this authority in your marketplace that you can actually achieve the results by you achieving them and helping other people achieve those results through like, maybe one-on-one mentorship or something like that. And then you can build your course, because no one's going to buy it if you haven't achieved the results. It just doesn't make sense. Let's say you jump straight into a course and you're like, I can help you make $10,000 a month. It's like, have you made it by, not taking other people's money, how you make your money? So essentially how the consulting works is they make their money through, their clients giving them money. So the business model that they are running, that's how they make their money. So, they don't have like an agency that they're running on the side or like some dropshipping store. Like they make their money from the consulting, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a more leveraged vehicle to make more money. So with the agency model, like you can scale to, $500,000 a year, pretty easy. Like you can do that. But after that, it just becomes way too complex. It's just not worth the hassle. Like it's just not lacquer, all right? But when you want to scale even further, then you do like some form of a community or a course or a program, consulting, because it's more leveraged. You can just build the thing once and then you can enroll people like that and you can make more money. So it's just to make more money. Like it's, when they say, start an agency, like I'm telling you to start an agency, even though I'm building like a program, I am building a program. It's not like, you're building a program, so where's your agency? I still have one, by the way. But like in the future, I'm definitely going to sell it or something, because it's just a more leveraged way of making money. Like I obviously want to make a lot of money through the program. Like that's like people who say, I don't care about the money, you should run away, because they're just lying to you. They want to make a lot of money. That's why they build these programs. But you need to know at which stage you are at in your journey. So you can't just build a program from the start. That's why I recommend building an agency first and then getting that social proof and the authority in the marketplace. Then you can build some form of a program, because then you actually have the proof that you can do it. All right. So it's stages you need to follow, and there's nothing wrong with that. So number 6, they focus on their happiness after they've made a decent chunk of cash. So I see a lot of people that they're like, I just want to be happy, but they're broke. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You need to first meet your psychological needs. You can't focus on happiness if you're operating in a state of lack and scarcity. You just can't. You need to first make a lot of money. That's what Naval also said, is like, get people rich first, then they can worry about happiness. You can't worry about happiness when you're broke. It's like you can't, because you don't have your basic needs met. You're constantly worrying about the next bill that you need to pay. Let's say your car crashes or whatever and you need some money. Like you can't be happy in that state. You can't. So first make a lot of money and sacrifice a bit of your happiness. Like I'm telling you, sacrifice a bit of your happiness. Maybe be unhappy for a stage. And I see this a lot as well, like in the gym, when people are going through like the villain arc and they're just grinding a lot. Like you can see they are very unhappy people. It's just like there's no joy in them. You can just see it. I can just tell from people's energy. Like I can just look at them and I can see, okay, this guy's going through some stuff. And that's fine. Like even when I was starting out as well, like it was rough, like it was brutal, but you have to go through that and then make a lot of money, and then you can focus on happiness. Don't focus on happiness like, oh, I just want to be happy. No, get a lot of money first. Trust me. It's the best way. Then you can operate out of the state of abundance and not lack and scarcity. It just makes it so much more difficult. All right. So make money first. And then 7, which is the last one, they understand positioning and marketing very well. And that's why I said at the beginning, it's media. They all have a YouTube channel. So if you want to make a lot of money, start a YouTube channel. Like that's the number one thing I would recommend. Really, it's you are able to make so much more money. Like all of them, like Iman Gadji's got a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers, and he's selling a program, Educate. That's how he makes a lot of money. And obviously he's got other business ventures. But you just need to look at what they are doing and not what they are saying. But also you need to take into account what stage you're at. All right. You can't just sell a program because you have like 100 subscribers. Like you can't do that, right? You need to first build up that authority, like I mentioned. So it's stages you need to follow. Very important. But they understand positioning and marketing very well. Like the lifestyle marketing, flexing their lifestyle, the cars, the traveling. It's called positioning. It's like you are presenting yourself as the future version of them, and that converts them. It's like, I want to live that lifestyle. Let's buy his program. And nothing wrong with that. That's exactly how I was able to do it as well. Like I was like, this guy is making a lot of money. I want to buy his program. He knows some stuff. Let's buy his program. And the person I'm talking about is Charlie Morgan. Like I bought his program, and he was obviously making a lot of money, but he was making that money from consulting, from the people giving him money for the program. So then you see, he doesn't have an agency, but still he has a lot to learn, a lot to teach you when you go through the programs. And I can attest to that. And obviously, when you enroll in programs and stuff like that and consulting, people take your testimonial, which is, fair game. Like I'm also going to do it. But like at the end of the day, like I put in a lot of work. Like it was all down to me. Like I can make any program win. That's just who I am. Like any program I go through, I just make it, I just get a good testimonial. That's just who I am. So I can go through the most terrible program and make it win. Like that's just how it is. So people then take my testimonial and they're like, yo, look at my good program. Fair game. I know the game works. It's totally fine. I don't worry. Like I don't have any, it's just, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I put in a lot of work, and also that helped a ton. So 50-50 split. All right. But I know how the game works. All right. And then 100K a month is all about marketing. So when I presented the positioning and marketing, 100K a month is all about marketing. Literally all about marketing. So the only reason you're not at $100,000 per month yet is because people don't know about you. Like that's the number one thing. So create content. That's literally what I'm doing right here. That's I want to build an audience so I can sell my program. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm sharing what I'm doing. And when I've got this, I can actually share with you. The lights. I'm using the flash of my phone. So let's see. Let's see if you can see that. But on my lock screen, I say I want to make $150,000 a month. So that's my goal. And I know I'll achieve it 100%. Like I will go through a program and then I will get $150,000 a month. And then people are like, yo, look how good my program is. But I know I will achieve the results either way. I will 100% achieve the results. It doesn't matter what I go through. I don't even have to go through a program, but I will just achieve it quicker. So it's all about marketing. So that's why I'm building this content. That's why I'm spending money on ads. That's why I'm boosting my content, with YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff, like just so I can reach a cold audience. That's why I'm sending DMs to people. That's why I'm sending emails to people, because people don't know about me. So I need to market more, and then I will make 100,000, 150,000 and above. That's the game plan. All right. So those are the 7 brutal truths that the new rich use. And if you really take this to heart, like this is all I know. This is how I'm going to achieve these goals, and I will 100% achieve them because every time I've said something, I've done it. So what's the like? It's unreasonable. It's inevitable, right? That's what I always say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And then yeah, leave a like and then check the things out in the description. It's 2 free guides. It's literally free. Obviously, you need to put in your name and email. Like you're not stupid. Like I'm gonna get your name and email so that I can then send you updates. When we are launching our paid community, when we are launching new stuff, new updates, all that cool stuff. So, but you get 2 free guides. Number one, how I was able to generate over $200,000, everything from start to finish. How you can do it as well, or not do it as well, but you like some insights that I've gathered along my journey. Very, very cool stuff. Got a lot of great feedback from that. And also my business partner, Quentin's Entrepreneur's Guide to Holistic Mastery. Everything from the foundation, the health, cognitive function, the diet, the sleep, everything like I mentioned to optimize your energy so you can then channel that into your business and achieve results extremely quickly. So all of that is in the link in the description. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Leave a like, do all the cool stuff. And then I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.